January the 30th. The nation pays homage to the memory of Mahatma Gandhi and the known and unknown patriots who laid down their lives for India's freedom. Dr. Rajendra Prasad and his wife join the solemn observance at Rajghat. Rajghat is a place of pilgrimage, hallowed by the spirit of the father of the nation. People take part in special prayers and sacrificial spinning. The last post is sounded as the President lays a memorial wreath on the Samadhi. At 11 a.m., guns boom. A 2-minute silence is observed throughout the country. In Calcutta, ceremonies are held at Gandhi Ghat. Martyrs' Day is an occasion for solemn rededication to the cause of the country and of humanity. Bangalore, the venue of the ECAFE conference, accords a civic reception to the United Nations Secretary General, Mr. Dag Hammarskjöld. The address of welcome expresses the city's joy in being able to play host to one of the principal regional commissions of the United Nations. During his brief stay in New Delhi, Mr. Hammarskjöld meets the Prime Minister for an informal discussion of subjects of common concern. Later, a call on the Vice President, Dr. Radhakrishnan. India will play host to the next session of UNESCO later this year. The United Nations Secretary General takes time off to visit the villages of the Faridabad Community Project area. Greeted with dances and songs, the distinguished visitor has a glimpse of India's countryside. Handlooms such as these are helping to supplement farmers' earnings. The development of Indian villages is an integral part of the nation's 5-year plan. India and the United States of America sign a civil air transport agreement in New Delhi. The agreement governs the operation of air services between the two countries on a fair and equal basis. After staying for nearly 2 years in India, former prisoners of the Korean War prepare to leave for Brazil, their new home. Thanking India for her generous hospitality, the party boards an Air India international plane for Brazil. The Brazilian ambassador and Indian officials supervise formalities and bid them bon voyage. On a goodwill tour of our country, a 3-man press delegation from the Gold Coast in West Africa comes to Bombay. Later, they attend a reception arranged by local journalists. The delegates from the Gold Coast express their appreciation of the high standard of journalism in India. They also review social and political conditions in West Africa. The citizens of Srinagar go to the polls to elect members to the new municipal council. These elections are the first to be held in 18 years. Women, for the first time, turn up in large numbers. The results, announced later, give a landslide victory to the Kashmir National Conference. it wins all the 15 seats, 11 without a contest. The best teams of folk dancers who took part in the Republic Day Dance Festival receive awards. Among those honoured are Bombay, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Vindhya Pradesh, Assam and Himachal Pradesh. To Bihar goes the honour of winning the Sangeet Natak Academy Trophy for the best performance. Salubrious Bangalore plays host to an international gathering as over 200 delegates from 24 countries arrived to attend the 12th session of the Economic Commission for Asia and the Far East. The conference will review the entire gamut of the economic life of the Asian countries, with particular reference to rapid industrialization and trade activities. The Raj Pramukh of Mysore welcomes the delegates. Inaugurating the conference, the Prime Minister declares that Asian people must solve their problems themselves. He calls on the ECAFE members to deal with problems of underdeveloped countries unaffected by the political conflicts of the day. Addressing the opening session, the United Nations Secretary General reviews the role of ECAFE in promoting the economic development of Asian countries.
ECAFE, being the United Nations organ for this region, is at the same time your own Asian economic body, specifically conceived within the principles of the United Nations Charter and the policies established at a global level in the United Nations by all member countries, large and small, to promote, assist and inspire the economic development of this part of the world.
Mr. Karmarkar, Union Minister for Commerce, is elected chairman of the session. The conference postpones consideration of a resolution favouring the admission of the People's Republic of China into ECAFE. The Commission decides to forward Outer Mongolia's application for membership to the United Nations Economic and Social Council. The ECAFE session unanimously adopts a resolution calling upon economically advanced countries to increase their scientific and technical assistance. The conference also records its appreciation of the facilities provided in this direction by the United Nations and its specialized agencies. Santosh football tournament at Ernakulam in South India. The Mysore goal is under heavy pressure. Repeatedly, it looks like a goal, but still there's no score. The Bengal forwards continue to break through the Mysore defence. Then, in the 10th minute of the second half, Bengal scores the solitary goal of the match. Bengal wins the coveted trophy for the 8th time. Srimati Vijaya Lakshmi, India's High Commissioner in London, brings to New Delhi the sacred relics of Buddha's disciples. At Param Airport, Mr. Nehru formally hands over these precious relics to the Mahabodhi Society. Found 100 years ago at Sanchi, these sacred relics of some of the Buddhist apostles were preserved at the British Museum. They have now been returned to India by the trustees of the British Museum on the eve of the 2500th anniversary of the Buddha. In a flower-bedecked car, the relics are taken to the Buddhist Vihara in Delhi. Here, amidst the chanting of hymns, the Vice President, Dr. Radha Krishnan, performs the ceremony for the exposition of the sacred relics. They will be on exhibition for 3 days before being taken to Calcutta. The homecoming of these relics recalls a great part, the spread of the message of the Buddha from the land of his birth to countries far beyond, a message of peace and love. a message to end all sorrow, strife and misery.
Buddham saranam gacchami, dhammam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami.